The digital immortality script. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, but you're not in your bed. You're not even in your body. You're existing as pure consciousness inside a computer, with memories intact, personality preserved. But your flesh and blood self is gone forever. Science fiction? Maybe not for much longer. Today, we're diving into one of humanity's most audacious dreams, uploading our minds to achieve digital immortality. The impossible dream. For millennia, humans have been trapped in what some call biological prisons. Our fragile bodies that age, decay, and die. But what if we could break free? What if we could transfer our consciousness, our very essence, into a digital realm where death becomes optional? The concept sounds simple enough. Scan the brain, copy its structure, and run it on a computer. But here's the mind-bending reality. This isn't just about copying files. We're talking about capturing the most complex structure in the known universe, the human brain. Picture this: 100 billion neurons, each connected to thousands of others through trillions of synapses. That's more connections than there are stars in our galaxy, all firing in perfect orchestration to create you. Your memories, your dreams, your fears, your love, all emerging from this 3-pound biological supercomputer. The staggering complexity. But here's where it gets really wild. In 2019, scientists successfully mapped just 1 cubic millimeter of a mouse brain, a piece, smaller than a grain of sand. That tiny fragment contained 100,000 neurons and 1 billion synapses. To capture it digitally required 25,000 ultra-thin slices, 5 electron microscopes working around the clock, and produced over 100 million images. The final 3D model? 2 million gigabytes of data. For just 1 millimeter of mouse brain, now scale that up to a human brain. That's 1,000 times. Larger and infinitely more complex. We're not just talking about mapping static structures. We need to capture the dynamic dance of chemicals, hormones, and electrical signals that create consciousness itself. Every neuron isn't just a wire. It's a sophisticated biological computer, responding to hundreds of different chemical signals. The terrifying questions. But let's say we somehow crack this puzzle. The questions that emerge are both thrilling and terrifying. If the scan isn't perfect, what happens to your digital consciousness? Do you wake up in digital paradise, or are you trapped in a nightmare of corrupted memories and phantom pain? And here's the ultimate question that will haunt philosophers for generations. Is that digital version really you, or just a very convincing copy that thinks it's you while the real you died during the scanning process? Digital godhood. If we succeed, the implications are staggering. Imagine existing without biological limitations. No hunger, no aging, no physical pain unless you choose it. You could experience walking on the surface of the sun, fast forward through boring decades, or replay perfect memories of lost loved ones. But power corrupts, even digital power. Imagine immortal dictators perfecting their propaganda for centuries, or digital beings hoarding computational resources, while biological humans struggle with scarcity. We might create digital gods and goddesses, beings so far beyond human experience that we become obsolete in our own creation. The research is real, the progress is undeniable, and the timeline is shrinking. Whether we're 50 or 500 years away, this technology is coming. The question isn't whether we can upload consciousness, it's whether we should. Because once we open this door, there's no going back. We'll face the ultimate choice: remain beautifully, fragilely human, or take the leap into digital eternity. The future of consciousness itself hangs in the balance, and that future might be arriving sooner than we think.